My phone buzzed during a safety meeting at the construction site. Unknown number. I almost ignored it. Then I saw the message. "Hey man, your wife left her underwear at my place last night. Thought you should know." Attached was a photo. Black lace. Definitely hers. I'd bought them for her birthday last year. My hands went numb. The foreman was still talking about fall protection protocols, but I couldn't hear anything except the blood rushing in my ears. I stared at that message for 30 seconds, a minute, 2. Then I did something I didn't plan, something I couldn't take back. I opened my contacts, found the family group chat, me, my wife, Vanessa, her parents, her 2 sisters, my parents, the one we used for holiday planning and birthday reminders. And I hit forward. The message sent before my brain caught up with my fingers. "Hey man, your wife left her underwear at my place last night. Thought you should know." Photo attached. Delivered to family group, 8 members. I watched the read receipts pop up like dominoes. Mom, Dad, Linda, Carol, Richard, Patricia, then Vanessa. 3 dots appeared under her name. Disappeared, appeared again. My phone started ringing immediately. Not Vanessa, her mother. If you want to know what happened when her entire family saw that text at the same time, hit subscribe, because what came next made Thanksgiving dinner look like a war crime scene. My name is Jake Morrison. I'm 38 years old, and I've spent the last 15 years working construction in Austin, Texas. I'm a site supervisor now. Good pay, steady work, the kind of job that lets you buy a house and think about kids someday. I married Vanessa Chen 6 years ago, met her at a friend's wedding. She was a bridesmaid, I was a groomsman. We got stuck at the same table during dinner. She was funny, smart, had this way of tilting her head when she listened that made you feel like you were the only person in the room. We dated for 2 years, got married at a vineyard outside Fredericksburg. Her parents paid for most of it. Big, traditional wedding, 200 guests, the works. Her family was close, really close. Sunday dinners at her parents' house, group texts about everything from grocery sales to political debates. A group vacation every summer. I liked it at first. My family was small, just me, my parents, and a brother I barely talked to. Vanessa's family felt like something out of a TV show. Loud, warm, chaotic in a good way. Her dad, Richard, was a retired engineer. Firm handshakes, terrible dad jokes. Her mom, Patricia, was a retired teacher. She remembered everyone's birthday and made enough food to feed an army. Her sisters, Linda and Carol, were both married with kids. They treated me like the brother they never had. I thought I'd won the lottery. Stable job, beautiful wife, a family that actually wanted me around. For a while, it was everything I'd hoped for. Then, the cracks started showing. It started small. Vanessa worked in marketing for a tech startup downtown. Long hours, high pressure, lots of team bonding events. Happy hours, networking dinners, weekend retreats. At first, I didn't think much of it. That's just how those jobs work, right?
But then the hours got longer. The happy hours got later. She'd come home at midnight, smelling like wine and expensive cologne that wasn't mine. "How was your night?" I'd ask. "Exhausting," she'd say, kicking off her heels. "I just want to shower and sleep." No details, no stories, just exhaustion. I told myself I was being paranoid. She was climbing the corporate ladder. I should be supportive. But then came the phone. It used to sit on the kitchen counter, face up, buzzing with notifications she'd laugh about. "Look at this meme Linda sent. My mom's asking what we want for Christmas again." Normal stuff. Then one day, the phone started living in her purse, face down, always. If it buzzed during dinner, she'd glance at it and say, "Just work." If I walked into the room while she was texting, she'd tilt the screen away. Small things, tiny things, but they stacked up like bricks. 3 months ago, I started noticing a name, Evan. I'm grabbing drinks with Evan in the team. Evan's presenting at the conference, so I need to help him prep. Evan thinks we should pivot the campaign strategy. Evan, Evan, Evan. I asked about him once, casual. Who's Evan? Creative director, she said without looking up from her phone. He's new, really talented. Cool. That was it. No red flags, no alarms, just a gnome that kept coming up a little too often. Then came the weekend trip. The company's doing a retreat in San Antonio, Vanessa said over breakfast. Friday to Sunday, team-building stuff. Sounds fun, I said. It's mandatory. I know it's our anniversary weekend, but I can't get out of it. Our 6th anniversary. I swallowed my disappointment. It's fine. We'll celebrate when you get back. She kissed my cheek. You're the best. That Friday, I watched her pack. Nice clothes. The black lace underwear I'd bought her for her birthday, the expensive set she usually saved for special occasions. For work retreat? I asked, trying to keep my tone light. She laughed. There's a formal dinner Saturday night. I want to look good. Made sense. Except it didn't. She left Friday morning, texted me when she got to the hotel. Made it. Miss you already. Heart. Saturday, I got a few updates. Photos of the conference room, a picture of her lunch. Sunday morning, nothing. I texted her. How's it going? No response. I called. Straight to voicemail. By Sunday afternoon, I was pacing the house like a caged animal. She finally texted at 4 p.m. Sorry, phone died. Heading home soon. Love you. She walked in at 7 p.m., hair perfect, makeup fresh, smiling. How was it? I asked. Good. Exhausting, but good. She kissed me, then headed straight for the shower. I stood in the hallway, listening to the water run, and felt something cold settle in my gut. Monday morning, I was on site when my phone buzzed. Unknown number. I almost didn't open it, probably spam, but something made me click. Hey man, your wife left her underwear at my place last night. Thought you should know. Below the text was a photo. Black lace, the set I'd bought her, sitting on a hardwood floor next to a pair of men's shoes. I stared at the screen until the words stopped making sense. Read it again. Again. My hands started shaking. Around me, the site buzzed with noise. Drills, hammers, guys shouting measurements. I couldn't hear any of it. Just the sound of my own heartbeat, loud and slow, like a countdown.
I don't know how long I stood there. Could have been 30 seconds. Could have been 10 minutes. Finally, my brain kicked back online. I opened my contacts, scrolled to Vanessa's name. My thumb hovered over the call button. Then I stopped. If I called her, she'd have time to think, to spin a story, to get ahead of it. I needed to see her face when she saw this. But first, I scrolled to the family group chat. Family, heart. 8 members, me, Vanessa, her parents, her sisters, and their husbands. The chat we used for everything. Birthday reminders, holiday plans, funny memes. I opened the message from the unknown number, and I hit forward. My finger moved before my brain could stop it. Send. The message appeared in the group chat. Hey man, your wife left her underwear at my place last night. Thought you should know. Photo attached. I watched the read receipts appear. Delivered. Read by Mom. Read by Dad. Read by Linda. Read by Carol. Read by Richard. Read by Patricia. Then finally, read by Vanessa. My phone exploded. 3 calls came in at once. Patricia, Richard, Linda. I ignored them all. I watched the group chat. 3 dots appeared under Vanessa's name. Disappeared. Appeared again. Then, Vanessa. Jake, what the hell? Vanessa, call me right now. Vanessa, this is not what it looks like. Patricia's message came next. Patricia, Vanessa Marie Chen, call me immediately. Then Richard, what is going on? Linda, oh my God. Carol, Vanessa. The chat was chaos. I turned my phone off, walked to my truck, sat in the cab with the engine off and the windows up. And for the first time since I read that message, I let myself feel it. Not anger, not yet. Just empty, like someone had scooped out my insides and left nothing but a shell. I turned my phone back on an hour later. 63 missed calls, 47 text messages. I scrolled through them. Vanessa, 31 calls, 22 texts, all variations of call me, this is a mistake, let me explain. Patricia, 12 calls, 8 texts. Jake, please call me, we need to talk, this is serious. Richard, 6 calls, 3 texts. Son, pick up the phone. Linda, 5 calls, 4 texts. Jake, what happened? Is Vanessa okay? Please respond. Carol, 3 calls, 2 texts. OMG! Call someone. Even my own mother had texted. Mom, Linda called me. What's going on? Are you okay? I didn't respond to any of them. Instead, I opened my contacts and called the one person I knew would give it to me straight. My brother, Danny. He picked up on the first ring. Dude, what the hell did you do? You saw? Linda called Mom. Mom called me. Everyone's losing their minds. I exhaled. I forwarded a text. Yeah, I got that part. Why? Because I wanted everyone to see it at the same time, so she couldn't control the narrative. Silence. Then, that's actually kind of genius. Or insane? A little bit of both, Danny admitted. So what now? I don't know. You coming home? Not yet. Where are you? Sitting in my truck. Jake, I just need a minute, Danny. He sighed. Okay, but call me if you need anything. And for what it's worth, I'm sorry, man. Yeah, me too.
I drove. Didn't have a destination, just drove. Out of the city, onto the highway, through small towns with names I didn't recognize. I stopped at a gas station somewhere outside Bastrop, bought a coffee I didn't drink, sat at a picnic table out back and stared at my phone. The group chat was still blowing up. Patricia, Vanessa, answer your phone. Richard, this is unacceptable. Linda, someone please tell me what's happening. Carol, is Jake okay? Then finally, Vanessa. Vanessa, can everyone please calm down? This is between me and Jake. No, this involves the whole family now. Richard, you made it our business when it showed up in the group chat. I didn't send that. Jake did. Why would Jake send that unless it was true? Silence. Then, Vanessa, I need to talk to Jake first. You need to talk to all of us. I turned my phone off again. I checked into a motel off Highway 71, the kind with flickering neon signs and doors that open to the parking lot. $29 a night, cash only. The room smelled like stale cigarettes and industrial cleaner. I sat on the edge of the bed and stared at the wall. My phone was still off. For the first time in 6 years, I was completely alone. No wife, no family, no noise. Just me and the hum of the AC unit. I should have felt devastated. Instead, I felt clear, like I'd been walking through fog for months and someone finally turned on a light. I turned my phone on the next morning. 112 notifications. I ignored most of them, but one caught my eye. A text from Richard. Richard, I don't know what happened, but you're still family. Call me when you're ready. I stared at that message for a long time. Then I called him. He picked up immediately. Jake? Hey, Richard. Where are you? Motel, somewhere outside Austin. Are you okay? No. He sighed. Fair enough. Silence. Then, is it true? I don't know, I admitted. I got a text. There was a photo. I forwarded it before I could think. Do you regret it? I thought about that. No. Good, because Vanessa's been calling everyone, trying to spin this, saying it's a misunderstanding, that someone's trying to set her up. Do you believe her?
Another sigh. I don't know what to believe, but I know my daughter, and I know when she's lying. That hit harder than I expected. Richard, you don't have to explain anything to me, son, but you do need to come back, face this, whatever it is. I will. When? Soon. Jake, his voice was firm, don't run. You're better than that. I closed my eyes. Okay. We hung up. I drove back to Austin that afternoon. Didn't go home, went straight to a coffee shop near the office. Texted Vanessa. Meet me at Flight Path, 1 hour. She responded immediately. Thank God, I'll be there. I got there early, ordered a black coffee, sat at a table in the back corner. Waited. She walked in 20 minutes later. Hair pulled back, no makeup, eyes red. She looked like she hadn't slept. Good. She sat down across from me. Jake? I held up a hand. Let me talk first.
She closed her mouth. I pulled out my phone, opened the message from the unknown number, slid it across the table. Explain. She looked at the screen. Her face crumpled. It's not what you think. Then what is it? Someone's trying to ruin us. Who? I don't know. Vanessa. My voice was calm, cold. Those are your underwear. I know. So how did they end up at someone else's place? She opened her mouth, closed it. I don't know. You don't know. Jake, I swear. Were you with Evan? Her face went white. Bingo. It's not. She stopped, started again. It's not what you think. Then tell me what it is. She looked down at her hands. We've been working together a lot, late nights. He's been a good friend. A good friend? Yes. To good friends text your husband photos of your underwear. She flinched. He didn't send that. Then who did? I don't know. Maybe his roommate. Maybe someone who... Vanessa. I leaned forward. Stop lying. Tears started falling. I'm not... You are. You've been lying for months. Late nights, weekend trips, Evan this, Evan that. We're just friends. Then why are your underwear at his place? Silence. She wiped her eyes. I stayed over after a work event. I was too drunk to drive. Nothing happened. You stayed over. Yes. And took off your underwear. She stopped. It was hot. I couldn't sleep and... Stop. She looked up at me. Just stop, I said quietly. I'm not an idiot. More tears. Jake, please. I made a mistake, but we can fix this. No. What? We can't. Jake, you didn't make a mistake, Vanessa. You made a choice. A lot of choices. I stood up. Wait. I'm done. Where are you going? To find a lawyer. Her face went pale. You're not serious. I've never been more serious in my life. I walked out. Behind me, I heard her start to sob. I didn't look back. I called Patricia from the parking lot. Jake? Hey, Patricia. Are you okay? No, but I will be. Silence. Then, what do you need? I need to know something. Anything. Do you believe her? Patricia didn't hesitate. No. That one word broke something open in my chest. Thank you. Jake, her voice was soft. You're still family, no matter what happens. I had to clear my throat before I could respond. Thank you. Come to dinner Sunday, please. I don't think Vanessa. I don't care what Vanessa thinks. You're coming to dinner. I smiled despite everything. Okay. Okay. I hired a lawyer the next day. His name was Tom Bradshaw, 50-something, ex-military, no nonsense. Tell me everything, he said. I did. The text, the photo, the group chat, the coffee shop confrontation. He listened without interrupting. When I finished, he leaned back in his chair. That was either the dumbest thing you've ever done or the smartest. Which one? It depends on what you want. I want out. He nodded. Then it was smart.
You controlled the narrative. She can't spin this to her family because they all saw it at the same time. That's what I thought. But, he continued, it also means you can't walk it back. You've burned the bridge. Good. He smiled. Okay then, let's get started.
The divorce papers were filed 3 days later. Vanessa didn't contest it. Her lawyer called Tom. They worked out terms. She got the house. I didn't want it anyway. She got her car. I got mine. We split the savings 50-50. No alimony, no drama. It was over in 60 days. Fastest divorce Tom said he'd ever handled. Most people fight, he said. You two just ended it. She knew she couldn't win. How? Because her whole family saw the truth. He nodded. That group chat move, it was brutal. It was necessary. Sunday dinner at Patricia and Richard's was awkward. Vanessa wasn't there. Linda said she'd moved in with Evan. No one mentioned her name. We ate pot roast, talked about the weather, avoided the elephant in the room. After dinner, Richard pulled me aside. You doing okay? Getting there. Good. He clapped my shoulder. You're still welcome here, anytime. Even though, especially because, he interrupted. You're a good man, Jake. My daughter made a mistake. That's on her. I had to look away before I got emotional. Thanks, Richard. Don't thank me. Just show up for Sunday dinners. I smiled. Deal. 6 months later, I'm doing okay. I moved into a smaller place. 1 bedroom, quiet. I still work construction, still show up early, still do the job. But I'm lighter now, like I've been carrying a weight I didn't realize was there. Vanessa's still with Evan. I heard they got engaged. Good for them. I'm not bitter. Not anymore. I'm just free. The group chat still exists. We use it for the same stuff. Birthday reminders, holiday plans. Vanessa's not in it anymore. Patricia removed her. Last week, Linda sent a meme. Carol responded with a laughing emoji. Richard sent a dad joke. And I realized something. I didn't just lose a wife in that divorce. I gained a family. The kind that shows up, the kind that tells the truth, the kind that doesn't let you run when things get hard. People ask me if I regret sending that text to the group chat. I don't, because here's the thing about truth. It's ugly, it's messy, it burns bridges and breaks hearts, but it also sets you free. Vanessa wanted to control the story. She wanted time to spin it, to make me the bad guy, to turn her family against me. I didn't give her that chance. I put the truth in front of everyone at the same time, and I let them decide. They chose me, not because I was perfect, but because I was honest. Last month, I got a text from an unknown number. My stomach dropped. But it wasn't what I thought. Hey man, this is Evan. I just wanted to say, I'm sorry. I didn't send that first text. I don't know who did, but I'm sorry for everything. I stared at it for a long time. Then I typed back. Doesn't matter who sent it. It was true, and truth doesn't apologize. I blocked the number. If you've ever been betrayed, if you've ever had someone lie to your face, if you've ever had to choose between keeping the peace and telling the truth, this one's for you. Comment, I chose truth if this hit home. Hit subscribe for more stories about the power of honesty, even when it costs everything. Because the best revenge isn't getting even, it's refusing to carry someone else's lies.